Should we start now? Yes, I think we should start now. So before we continue, I want to be very sure that every one of us has installed the metasploitable by now. I'm very sure of that. I'm very sure of that. If you have done that, signify. Just raise a thumb. Just raise a thumb. Okay. Yes, good. I have 3. I have Timothy, done that. Gennaro, making 5. Babajide, yes. Good. 5. Okay. There's something I will, okay, Mr. Dave, that's cool. Yes, there's something I will do tonight. I'll be using someone else's screen to do the troubleshooting, that's to do the exploit. Who is willing to share his or her screen? Actually, my machines are up and running. I have my metasploitable running. I have my Kali running, but I don't want to use my system. I want to use one of your system, so that I'll just be putting it through. I will be telling you guys what to do, then everyone will just follow. Who is ready or who is willing to share his or her screen? There's no light here again, and the battery of my system is not that strong, so whatever we are going to be doing, let's do it fast. Like I have said, I'm not going to use my screen tonight. Nothing happens already, nothing happened actually. I just don't want to use my screen. The Kali is up and running. ifconfig QAM. The IP address still remains the same with what we used yesterday. My Kali also is up and running. Let me check my ifconfig. You can see they are on the same network, 192.168.248 compared to 192.168.248. They are the same, but like I've said, I don't want to use my system. Who is ready? Yes. Yes, someone should just volunteer. I'll just be putting you guys through on what to do. It seems what I've been doing, you guys are not seeing it. Yes, who is going to share his or her screen? You guys should not be afraid. I'll be the one to be doing it. I'll just be telling you what to be typing. That's all. Don't be scared. I'll be the one to be telling you what to type. Then I'll just be. I believe you can see my screen now. Look at my machines. This is my metasploitable. The IP address is 192.168.248 compared to Kali 192.168.248. They're on the same network, but I don't want to use my machine. Yes, someone should volunteer. If you all refuse, I'm going to give you guys as an assignment. You're going to do it and come and prove it again to me next week. So it's better we do it together now. Yes, who is doing that for us? Or okay, fine. Should I call on him? Let's do it this way. Let's see if let me see. I will drop a poll. Okay. Yes, someone drop messages. Sir, what do you want to? Okay, what I want you guys to do is just to share your screen. Mr. Ani Ahmed, just to share your screen, then I'll be the one to guide you and put you through on what to be typing on the terminal. That's all. Like I've said, my screen, my system If you can see my screen, the metasploitable is up and running, the Kali is up and running. I just want to use one of you guys' system. That's all. So I just be telling you what to type. So if I have a volunteer, I will stop sharing my screen, then the person take over. Yes, who is ready? Or I should volunteer? If you want me to volunteer, signify. And if you want me to just pick randomly, let me have your thumb. You guys should be fast. Time is going. Or I should just be doing everything. Yes, actually, I'll still be the one to be doing it. I just want you to share your screen. That's all. Yes, be fast. Be fast. Who is ready? Who is going to do that? Oh, you are using your phone. Oh, okay. Who is with his system? If you are with your system, okay, fine. I will call on. Let me check. Okay, someone drop messages. What we are going to be doing is not going to be. I would like to share, but I'm using my phone. Okay, I grabbed that. So, Mr. Dave, yes, help us to share your screen. Don't worry, I'll be the one to tell you what to do. Help us share your screen.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
In my challenge, I'm trying to log in on my system because I'm trying to log in on my system.
It's giving you a headache, right? Okay.
I'm not using system to join the meeting. I'm using my phone.
Okay. Mr. Bayabajide?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry. Mr. Bayabajide, you're welcome. Help us to share your screen.
To log into my system now is giving.
Okay, all right, no problem. Mr. Babajide, help us to share your screen. Mr. Babajide Adegoke, help us to share your screen. Don't panic, just share your screen. I'll tell you guys what to do. I'll just be telling you what to type. Don't worry. I want us to do the practical.
I'm having the same thing with what that guy just said. I'm using my phone to enjoy the meeting.
Wow. Wow. So how do you guys now want to do this? Okay, fine. Because of time and because of the condition of my... Yes. Don't worry.
Maybe you pardon us today so that next time we'll be ready.
Okay, fine. Let's continue from where we stopped yesterday. Who can remind us what the code we use? I believe you can see my screen. Let me zoom it. So we use mmap, and this is my metasploitable address, IP address. I believe we still remember that, and that is exactly what we have here. It's still the same thing. Yes, fine. As we are waiting for the services to yes, very fine. It's up now. Please, who is that? Let me mute everyone, or you mute yourself, please. Good
evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Mr. Prince, good evening, sir. So,
I'm here.
All right. So, like I've said, today we are going to exploit this port. We are going to exploit this port. So here I will copy this. I've copied. We are not using Tilix. So in your end, you just open another terminal. But me, I'm using Tilix. I can open different terminals. I can open up to 10 terminals, and I'll still be okay. So what I'll do is I will MSF console. You type something like this. Let me still zoom that so that you can see it. MSF console. Once you type this, just press enter to use your metasploit framework. There is another tool, we call it metasploit framework. It is a tool to do your pen test. You can use it to hack your database. You can use it to do your anything called pen test. That's your penetration testing. So, and before you can enter into that metasploit is different from metasploitable. Get that. Metasploitable is your vulnerable machine. Metasploit is a tool to exploit any vulnerable machine or any vulnerable applications. So it just bear the same similar names, not the same thing. They are totally different. So as we are waiting for this to launch, let's wait for it to launch. Sometimes it do take time, but once it open the metasploit, we are going to continue. So the first thing I have done here is to copy this. Don't forget the way I explained this yesterday. This is just like your door. What is the state of the door? Is it open or closed? What type of services? That's what type of materials they use in building that particular door. We have different types of materials here listed here. So the version, and you know what version is, and this is the version for this particular metasploitable. So let's wait for. So I've not clicked enter since, so that was why I just clicked enter now. So let's wait for it to launch. Fine. So let's wait for it to launch. It's coming up. Starting metasploit framework console already. So once it's launched, then you will see some changes. You see some changes. Please, so you see some changes. So let's just wait. You see some changes. Thank God it has launched. It has launched. So you see like something like 3 arrows. That means your metasploit is, yes, exactly. You have MSF6. Now with this, you can just clear your screen so that you'll be able to see everything clearly. So the first thing you are going to do is this. You type search. And what are you searching for? You search for this VSFTPD version. You can copy it or you type it. So I've copied it already. Then I'll just paste. Why are you searching? You want to see all the payloads that we can use to exploit this, and immediately we click enter like this. Yes, you see what it gives us. It says rank. Okay, let me do it this way. Fine, let's assume I'm done with everything here. So this is my next let me still shrink it more. This is my next focus now. I have just only this what's it called, payload here, and the rank is excellent. That means I can use it efficiently. Don't just worry. In some cases, other services, you see 0 to maybe 18 to 20 to 50 if possible. You have different payloads. You are still going to see something like that. So don't just worry. But for now, for this particular service, we have just only one payload for it to exploit it. So once we do that, the next command you are going to type, do not forget what you first type. Search for this. That means if you want to also exploit this, we can say search for this also. It's still going to give us some payload, but I don't want to touch this yet. So The first one is that FTP, that's the surface. So let's focus on that. So from here, I will say, I can say use. Okay, let me use first. The next step after typing this is to use. You use this payload. You use it. So we have two ways of doing that. Either you copy, then you say use, then you paste it, enter. You can see immediately it changes from this MSF6 to MSF6 exploit, and it's included this exploit, that's the payload, inside before the arrow. Remember, it was just MSF6 before this. Is it arrow? Yes, greater than, or whatever you like to call it. So but now we have this, we have used this payload, that is, we can use this payload to enter the machine. So what do we do next? In this payload, we need to choose some options. Show options. That should be your next step. Show options. It will now show you so many options. From here, we have show options. So what are the options? We have C host, we have C port, we have proxies, we have arrow host. So their state, nothing is there, nothing is there, nothing is there, nothing is there, but we have the port to be what? 21. And do not forget, the port here is 21. That is the door, which is 21, but no arrow host. So, and what is the name of the arrow host? That's your target machine. So we need to set this arrow host. So for us to set that, we just come here and say set arrow host. You can put it in uppercase, just the way it was written here, So just set arrow host. And what is the host? That's your target. 196, is it 196? 192.168.248. I will check it if I'm not mistaken. .196. So let me check, let me confirm it. I have it here. Yes, 192. This is our target. If it is domain name you are using, just put the domain name inside of here, put it here. But in this case, I'm using IP address. So I'll set the IP address and I'll say enter. Then what you see next is another data store. Oh, sorry, I misspelled that arrow host. So I will have to include host. It's not hosts, hosts. Yes, it's host. So I'll press enter. So this is exactly what I'm expecting. Arrow host is now set to, if you are a coder, you should know what this one means. So it has been set to this. So for me to confirm it, I have to say show options again. Show options. Then you see what we have here now. Very good. Look at this arrow host now. It has a value. It has a what? A value. We have set the root host to be 192.168.248.196 compared to what we had before. Nothing was here before. Nothing. So, and it's required. Yes. So all these ones are not required. That's why I say no. They are not important. You don't need to set them. They are not important. But here we have arrow host, which is required. Yes. And we have set it. Now, the next thing to do, you don't need to show anything again. Once you have set the arrow host of your target, it could be Google, it could be Yahoo, it could be anything. Once you just enter it, you have two commands to run here. Either you type exploit or you type run. Either you type exploit or you type run. Then we wait. Wow. Immediately you see something like this, found shell, you should just take a drum and start dancing. Just take a drum and start dancing. Now, This is very simple to hack. What we have done here so far is this: we have entered this particular machine using this particular door. Then it's just like I explained yesterday. If you enter a particular building, or you have a particular building as your target, okay, let me say, let's act like someone that want to steal. If you enter a compound, that is the whole of the building, don't forget we have so many doors. It is possible that the owner of the building has millions, and that is your own target. Mind you, you won't know the exact position or place that he or she might have kept the money. So all you just need to do is to enter from door to doors. You enter one door. If what you are looking for is not there, you enter another door. That is exactly what we are doing. That is why we have so many doors here. We'll enter a particular door and check whether what we are looking for is there or not. So beautiful, we have entered a particular door, but we don't know what is kept inside that particular door. All we need to do now is to check, look around, and see whether we can see some beautiful information about that. And here we are going to face problem. And the problem is this: if you are not a Linux user, if you don't know how to use Linux, you might find it difficult to interact with the command. The first thing to do is, you can say, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? With this command, you will know the kind of person you. Linux will tell you, maybe you are a user, you are a root, you are whatever. So, wow, it says I'm a root. If you come to your normal Kali machine, this is your Kali machine. Come to your Kali machine. Even at your own end, just type who am I? Who am I? It says I'm Adebayo, and that is my name. Yes, as you can even see it here, I'm Adebayo. That is my Kali machine. Fine. But here on that same Kali machine, I typed, after I've entered some details here, and I typed who am I here. The next thing I'm seeing is root. It's telling me directly that I've logged into that particular application successfully, and currently, I'm now the root user. I can do so many malicious things here. So the first thing I'll do is ls-l. If you are conversant with or ls-a, let me say -a. Sorry. Let me see ls. I did ls-l. Wow. Instead of me to type ls, I typed la before. So that was wrong. So it's supposed to be ls. So now look at what I have here. It says this command list all directories. List all directories, all files. List them out for me. Now I have 81. Wow. If you are a Linux user, you can check all of these one after the other. But I will tell you some secrets here. Any of this line you see that started with D, here. We have, this is D. That means it's the directory. R means read, write, execute. The R means read. The W means write. The X, that's X cross, means execute. And this R, that's read. That is, a file should be readable. So we have for user, we have for group, we have for others for the directory itself. So this one is the directory, this one is not a directory, this one is a directory. Anyone that started with D, with D is a directory. That means we can enter them one after the other. So I have some directory which I can just enter here, but instead of that, I will use normal ls and see what are the directory, their names. Remember, this one didn't include their name directly like that. I have bin, boot, cd-rom, dev, etc, all of this. But here, it just shorten it for me. I have only the names. I can enter this. root, I can enter this mount, I can enter this media. Now all you just need to do is to try to understand or read the mind of that application. When we say home, that is something that can lead to your desktop. Yes, something that can lead to your desktop. Could it be possible for someone to have some vital information on the desktop? If the answer is yes to you, you can CD to that home. Ask yourself, this is media. Is it possible for someone to have very vital information on inside media? You should ask yourself if yes. But what you should target is, do you have something like users, like this one, or normal users? Do you have something like password? Do you have something like database? If you can see something like that, all you just need to do is to quickly CD. And as you are doing that here, you will not see what you are doing. I will demonstrate it here in Kali. Look at my Kali. If I say ls, see what I have. I have Bob Suite, I have desktop document. Now you see document. If you see document around here, you can see it and check the kind of document that particular application has. If you have download, you can still check that particular application. They might have downloaded some information there. Pictures, I don't know. You don't need to hack music. Nothing concerns you with music. Nothing concerns you with videos. But if you know, you can just play around with them. But if you see something like maybe database or something like that, any information, just do that. But what I want to do is look at this CD. I want to CD into home. Not home. Let me say I want to CD into dev. So CD dev. You will not see anything, but already you are inside. Already you are inside. Let me do this. CD. Let me say music. Music. Is it music? Music. Look at it. Will tell you before I was Adebayo at Kali. Then this is your root directory. But now I see into music. Look at what it has changed it to. This directory, then /music. That is, I'm inside music. But here you will not see it. But since you have the idea, you should know that you have something like that. Just ls. Look at what you have inside that. You have a lot of files inside your dev. I mean, there are lot of files. But before you can understand this clearly, you need to get used to Linux environment. Know how to use ls, know how to use some common commands like ls, df, exchange directory, copy, paste, remove, all those kind of short code. Just try to learn them. It will help you a lot. It's just like you want to copy something, or you have a mission, but you don't know how to do that. You want to write a letter, but you don't know how to read. Yes, I will use that as an example. You want to write a letter to someone, or yes, in an examination, you want to write exam. Very good. Let me use that. You want to write examination, but you don't know how to read. There's possibility that either you sleep till they submit the paper, or you copy and you still copy the matric number of that person. So either of the two. Because if you don't know what to write, that means you can't be successful. You can't do it successfully. So before you can do this hacking successfully, you must learn all those basic Linux command. And I'm not sure, or maybe that is what that's what we should do first thing Saturday next week. By God's grace, I pray God should spare our lives. Maybe I will just put us through normal basic command, how to copy, how to paste, how to extract, how to delete. In case you are able to hack any application successfully, and you want to duplicate or you want to copy a particular file from that application to your own system, you should be able to do that. And that is one of the essence of hacking. You should be able to extract information from that application to your own system, from one folder to another folder, from one root to another root, from one user to another user. Maybe I would just include that. I didn't include it. It was not in my intention to do that before, but maybe by God's grace next week I'll try to include it. So successfully we have hacked you have hacked this particular version successfully. But don't mind you, you are not seeing anything. Just say, who am I? Who am I? You are still root. So from this, you can ls. So this one still says that you are inside that dev. If you want to go back, just say cd dash dash, you will go back. If you ls again, it's going to give you another thing entirely, not that dev. You can see this is the dev we enter before. This etc, this home, this init trd, all of them means a lot. So if I still want to go out, I could just say cd dash dash. Although I've not entered anything, I'll just say ls. So I'm still inside it. So that is how this port 21 works. Port 21 is open and we are able to hack this service VSFTPD successfully. The only thing we can't get there is because we don't have enough information. It's like, let me round it up by saying, once after getting access to a particular building, you now open, you thought that door you are opening is a way to where you have millions, where the person kept millions. Unfortunately, when you open it, if you are not blind and you are seeing WC, you are seeing jacuzzi, and you are still expecting yourself to still see millions inside bedroom, you are deceiving yourself. So the next thing to do is just quickly close the door, move to another door. So that is why we have a lot of doors here, and that is exactly why I've used that word doors. And I've used that word, a whole of this application, sorry, a whole of this IP address as what? A building. This is a building which has so many doors. Each of these doors has their own document or their own information. So what we are going to be doing is to enter these doors one after the other until you are able to get beautiful things. And the target, imagine you see something like this. You know, I've said that yesterday. MySQL, guys, grab it, grab your copy now. Something beautiful is inside here. MySQL is all about database, and database we are talking about information, customer information. So the credit card is there, the telephone number is there, their email, all their information is always inside this database. So don't open any other door, just focus on opening this kind of door. And mind you, for you to be able to open this door, your mucus, the mucus will enter from one nose to another. But mind you, we can open it. Yes, we can open it, and it might be something we will open last in this course, but you can just try it, do some research on your own, and do try to see the way you can do that. We have logins. If you want to get logins from any applications, and you scan a particular application, you see something like this, you can still, we have ways of hacking it. So that is that. Thank you guys. If you have any question, you can quickly ask. This class will not last long because the battery is critically low. The battery is critically low. So if you have any question, you can quickly ask. So yes, who has question? Someone drop question. Yes, today we need the recording early.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Yes.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Peter, I want to ask this question.
All right.
In case maybe you enter a directory, like what you just did, and you enter music,
Okay.
then maybe you want to come back.
Yes.
You want to come back from that directory.
Yes.
What
command are we?
What command will you
just type cd. Let me show you. Like this one. Look at music.
Okay.
Sorry, the spelling is wrong. Look at music. I'm inside music already. So what I will do, if I want to go back from that music, I'll just type cd dash dash. It will take me out of that music. So I'll just do this. So I'm back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And it's unfortunate that this event, me for instance, I couldn't concentrate because of my network. So
yeah, I'll drop the link, but it might not be tonight. But I will try as much as possible to be able to drop the link before my system goes off finally. Okay, thank you. Any other question? Another question? If there's no question, please guys, just pardon me for tonight. The battery is critically low. So I will quickly send the link to the I'll upload it and give you guys the link on the platform. So just bear with me now. By God's grace, next one, I want you guys to prepare your mind. You are presenting, one of you will present his or her screen, and I will guide you. I just want you guys to do it the way I'm doing it. I want to see the way you do it. So that's my intention. I just want to see the way you do it, or the way you can do it. Although I'll still be the one to be talking, to be telling you what to type. If you type it correctly, I will give you a handshake from here. If you type it wrongly, I will still give you a handshake from here. So I just want you to see, I just want you to lay your hands on it and do it yourself. So that's just the intention. So thank you guys. Let's end it here. Exactly. So let's end it here. Thank you, Olano Johnson. So let's end it here, and then we continue by God's grace next week. So see you guys next week.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Is the recording?
Yes, I'll do the recording. I'll do the recording and send.